Hello, everyone. This is Kathy Crabbe, and I'm a soul reader, astrologer, and artist in Temecula, Southern California. Every moon day, I do a soul reading to guide you in the week ahead, and I pull cards from my 4 hand-painted decks. So today, this week, is the week of the 14th of September. We've got a new moon on the 17th in Virgo at 4 a.m. on Thursday. So I'm just saging our space. You can call upon your guides, ancestors, the divines to be with you in this reading, and I'll do the same. I've also blessed this space and purified it with sage and with my rose sphere to help center us in our heart space and to be a clear channel for any messages that come through during this Moon Day soul reading. Also, any cards I pull today, I'll be sharing the full meaning from the guidebook in my blog, kathycrabbe.com. So to begin, I've pulled a Zodiac Goddess card from my new deck that just came out this month. And this is a 32 card Goddess Zodiac deck where I interpret the Zodiac from a goddess, a female perspective. So here's our Virgo card for the new moon. And her affirmation is, I am perfect, just as I am. That's a good affirmation for Virgo because Virgo does tend to be hard on themselves, very critical, perfectionistic. So we just need to reassure ourselves during this new moon time when we're setting our intentions for the month ahead that all is well and everything is perfect just as it is. Sometimes that's the most challenging message that we can receive because often things do not feel that way. So let's just take a few moments to breathe in that affirmation and this image of the goddess and the wheat symbolizing the harvest time this month of autumn equinox and the full circle of the earth that we are holding in this imagery. Okay, so now that we're centered, we're calm, we know we are exactly where we are meant to be right now. I will begin by pulling a lefty oracle card, and this is from my deck I drew with my non-dominant hand, the intuitive hand. So I'm just going to shuffle, close my eyes. You can do the same if you feel like it. Just feel yourself relaxing, calm, centered, grounded. We're going to pull a card for this week and especially to help us resonate with this new moon. Okay, I've pulled the card and I'm going to read the card like I usually do, where I hold the card, I put my non-dominant hand over the card, and I just wait to see what images, sounds, feelings come up. And as I do, I will share those with you. So I'll just take a moment of quiet time to do that and let you also ground yourself into the energy of this new moon week. Okay, I'm just feeling some sort of a guided meditation coming through. So I just want you to envision yourself, first of all, surrounded by comfortable, the comfortable light of your favorite color shining upon you. Feel yourself bathed in that color. Feel yourself in the center of that circle, the center of the earth, that image we first saw. You are centered within. Feel your heart glowing green and pink, the colors of the heart chakra, surrounding you with love and acceptance, both giving and receiving. Feel the stars shining down upon you. Feel the new moon energy. It's dark right now in the sky. It's the seed under the earth, planted, ready to grow and spring forth in this month ahead. A lady comes to you, a goddess or a divine being, a deity. Envision what she looks like as you see her coming towards you. Her arms are held out like this. They're holding something. They're holding a gift for you. And she walks, she glides, she moves toward you, holding this gift. I want you to hold out your own arms, palms up, to receive this gift, this blessing. Take a moment now to receive that gift. Feel it in your heart. And now, as Virgo is a sign of service, we are going to give back that gift. We are going to give back that gift to all who are in need. Or pick someone specific you would like to give this gift to, or you can just send this gift out into the world to be shared and to bless others in turn. So just take a moment now to do that. If you want, you can envision heart energy, green and pink, helping to send out that energy, to share that energy. Feeling yourself filled with that energy inside and outside. You are protected, you are surrounded. Gifts are all around you. If you do have a new moon wish or an intention that you'd like to set for the month ahead, just take a moment now to say your wish. You can envision your wish in your third eye, your psychic intuitive center. You can envision that wish or feel it in your heart. So take a moment to just figure out what your wish or intention is for the month ahead. Okay, so let us look at the card that we pulled. Gabrielle. Actually, this is, for some reason, I'm thinking of the angel Gabrielle. This is an angel, but her, the saying on this card is this worth fighting for? Now, what does that apply to in your life? Maybe that applies to your wish or your intention. Is this something that is worth fighting for this month? I'm going to just turn to our guidebook for this deck. This is the 92-page guidebook that comes with the deck. And it's filled with creative journal prompts and mantras and all kinds of songs and what it means. So if this card appears in a reading, there might be fighting going on around you or within you. This card will help you get a deeper and higher perspective on the fighting so that you can avoid getting swept away by emotion. Healthy anger can propel one forward. Unhealthy anger festers and feeds on itself in a never-ending loop, growing bigger in the process. Take time out to figure out what the fighting is really about. Are there hidden agendas, buried prejudices, out-and-out aggression, hatred, petty rivalry, or selfish meanness involved? What is the lesson here? Take the fight to another level to save your sanity and yourself, and to be a model of this behavior for others who may need this lesson more than you. So I am going to pull another card. Because it's the new moon, I'm hoping to get to all 4 of my decks. This deck is not published yet, but it's a fairy, herbal, healing cat deck. It's 80 cards. I may publish this later in 2 parts, in maybe a fairy herbal deck and a cat herbal deck. So I'm shuffling right now to pull an herbal message for us for the week ahead and the new moon. Okay. Just going to show you the cards. Stellaria Medea, or chickweed. Something that I've made, collected just wild and made into a tincture. I'm going to share the spiritual meaning of that card on my blog, kathycrabbe.com. And I will, you can learn a bit more about it that way. But for now, we'll just know that chickweed is our new moon herb this month. Okay, then my 4th deck. This is the Elfin Ally Oracle deck. I'm going to shuffle and pull a card from that deck. That is a 72 card spirit animal deck with a fairy or an elf in each card. I'm just shuffling. Okay, pulling a card, and I'm going to just read it psychically for a moment just to see if I get anything from it to guide us. As always, it seems as though in every reading we're creating circle together, we're working together with healing, with magic. This card is starting us off with that imagery of protection, just to be aware. And groundedness, as always, just practical, very practical. Virgo is practical. It's an earth sign. Virgo new moon, we want to get centered in ourselves. We want to look at our health, our bodies, see if there's anything we need. Self-healing, self-wisdom. We're going to be guided this new moon in regards to what we really need to be healthy, whole, and holy. Especially with Virgo. Virgo is all about the body and health and being healthy. So what do you need this month? What would you like to bring in to your life, or bring more of into your life to help you be healthy, whole, and holy? Is there something you can do, one thing that you can choose this month that's going to help bring more healing and more health and more vibrancy into your being? So just pick one thing right now that you would like to bring in, focus on, add, or continue doing this month. And if it's something you're already doing, give yourself a pat on the back for hard work, good work done, and keep doing it. And celebrate that. I want to celebrate. I've actually lost 20 pounds. I had plantar fasciitis for 6 months last year, so I couldn't walk and very well. I mean, my ankle, my foot would hurt, one foot. So I took up swimming, and I started diligently swimming 3 times a week. I would drive into the community pool, and then COVID hit. The pool was no longer open, and luckily my foot was better, so I took up walking again, an hour a day, and all kinds of other exercises, and that's how I managed to lose 20 pounds. So I am quite proud of that. So if there's something that you've done, I just want you to acknowledge that, congratulate yourself for good work, and if there's something more you'd like to do, then let's just focus on that. Okay, so here's our card, the sturgeon. This happens to be my favorite card in the deck. One of my favorites because it's my spirit animal. Here's the original watercolor. I have this behind me on my altar. So the sturgeon is this primeval, ancient creature. It's been around so long, and it lives to over 100, I believe, in the deepest part of freshwater lakes. It's very mysterious and interesting fish. So the key word is treasure. The meaning, there is payment owed. So don't take less than promised, for you are worth much more. Does that resonate with you? Is there payment owed? It might not even be monetary payment. But is there something owed to you? Just know that you are worth that and more. And the reversed, giving up now may sink you. So let's not give up. Sometimes, as I know you've heard many times before, sometimes at the most difficult part of our goal, we are just ready to give up and give in. And sometimes that's just about when we're ready to make a breakthrough. So thank you for watching. And just to review, here were the 2 cards from earlier. And we've got a message today for the new moon of being in circle, fighting for what we need, what we want, for our own healing, for our own health, creating that circle of health. And for chickweed, we will learn more about chickweed later in my blog, kathycrabbe.com. Thank you again for watching and for being with me every moon day for this soul reading, and I hope you are guided in your week ahead and for this new moon in Virgo. Blessed be.